Hunter Lawrence proves he's ready to win this championship. Ken Roczen works his magic off the start, but can't quite seem to seal the deal. Eli Tomac still can't find himself. How concerned should we be for his title run? Timing and scoring stops working before the 250 main event, but how much did it impact the 450s? Seth Hamaker gets docked 2 positions for cutting the track, so why did Dylan Ferrandis only get docked 1 for doing the same thing? Cole Davies looks flawless this season, but will we see a mistake before it's over? All that and much, much more on this episode of Track Talkers.
Timer ending now for the 7:23.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Track Talkers. We're covering everything from Nashville Supercross this weekend, but as always, in the studio, my brother, Uncle Ty. Say what's up,
What up?
Oh, we're so back, baby. We're back. Ty,
Bro.
I mean, are you getting a penalty too, or like?
I mean, fuck, dude.
Are you getting a penalty? You get a penalty. You get a penalty.
I drove outside the white line and I kind of cut the corner on the stop sign, dude. So like,
how many positions?
God.
Hey, how many positions?
I think 2 or 3, dude. I didn't, I wasn't worried about traffic behind me. I might have cut off a Karen or somebody at the intersection.
Ice cold, bro. I did it at the airport. I got docked 1 position in the boarding line by this lady, dude. I went in the boarding line too early and I got docked 1 position. Oh, yeah. Shoot.
Damn, bro.
All right, well, let's get right into this thing, the Twisted Tea debrief. We appreciate a Twisted Tea, ice cold. Get one at a Quick Trip Racetrack. Shoot, I think we even got them at Chevrons, Shell gas stations, wherever your local liquor store. Grab a ice cold half and half Twisted Tea and quench that thirst. Make sure you drink responsibly, but always keep it twisted. All right, let's break right into this thing. Hot topic of the weekend. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. Dylan Ferrandis gets docked 1 position. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Hamaker, I feel like, barely cuts the track. The dude is discombobulated. You know what I mean? Past discombobulated. Okay. And I'm talking like, did he make up time? I don't know. And like, I don't even know. Like, I need a full explanation of why they are making these judgment calls, Ty. Can you explain this to me?
I cannot explain this to you, honestly. But what is gone down is I've watched a few interviews now, and dude, Seth Hamaker he got up, his bike was pointed that way. He cut the corner marker and he cut in front of that rider. I think it was like Luke Clout, maybe, or one of them. And then the clip cut there. But then in an interview that I saw with Seth Hamaker, he let the dude back by in the whoop section because he was still kind of getting adjusted from his crash. It takes like a full half a lap or lap to get adjusted to kind of feel like,
because it was a pretty gnarly one.
Yeah, to feel like you're kind of self where you can kind of get back going and check yourself out. So the guy he cut in front of, he let back by through the whoop section and then got going. But that at the end of the main event, docked him 2 positions. Like, what are we? And then, Dylan Ferrandis totally disregards the fucking hay bales, goes off the track, doesn't even get to the corner. He's like, I'm just going to turn left. And then he only gets docked 1. So, and penalties all over the map. In the 250 main event.
Yeah, read them off, bro. Read off the penalties.
Adam, Clout all received 5 championship point penalty for jumping on the red cross / red lights. I didn't even know where that happened on the broadcast, but man, AMA is not messing around this year in Supercross. So,
well,
it wouldn't be surprised, like, we'll see like 30 riders getting penalized in the outdoors.
like, dude, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do outdoor?
Bro, I don't know.
Because is just everybody gonna get a penalty?
People, you know how many times we've seen people just jump off the track and then get back on the track and outdoors? Like,
okay, I will say this though. I will say this. This is what's gonna happen. If AMA consistently keeps being this strict with the track cutting and the penalties, you are going to see the riders clamp down eventually. And it's going to be a painful process to do that, to get better. You know what I mean? But the concern that I have that I'm not understanding that I would love to see, this is what I would love. I would love Mike Pelletier or somebody from the AMA to post on Instagram every single week an explanation of these penalties, of a video explanation of how they came to fruition. How did we get these penalties? Because my biggest concern is just like we talked about with Shimoda and Tomac and the Deegan penalty, is the inconsistency in how the penalty is getting delivered. This is my problem. Like, why did Dylan Ferrandis get docked 1 and Seth Hamaker get docked 2? In my eyes, and you guys could see it differently, Dylan's was worse than Seth's.
Way worse.
Just that Seth is more in a championship fight, which makes me feel like maybe somebody over at the Yamaha pit complained.
Well, that's what makes it worse. But I think the whole thing about it is that if Seth did that same fall and everything and same cut track without anybody around, I think he would have got docked once. But since he got passed and then cut in front of the tough block and then cut in front of that rider, I think it was Luke Clout, but I could have been wrong. But if that rider wasn't there, I think he would have got a 1 position penalty. But just because that rider was there and the rider passed him, and then as he was in the bull corner,
he made up time.
Pass him back through the tough blocks, even though that Seth let him go back by in the whoop section. They gave him a 2 position penalty. What was like, it's like super tough, and like, because also like at the end of the race, like how bummer was it for Devin Simonson
to get his first podium and not get his first podium?
Not get his interview, not get the pictures across in the magazines on the podium. Like, those podium pictures are huge, especially for the guy who first did it. Now, Devin Simonson's first podium picture is going to be in the parking lot in his street clothes with the guitar with his family. Like, yeah, that's badass. But as a rider,
yeah,
you would love for
your
it to be,
life goal is to step on top of that freaking podium thing where all the graphics are and have the stupid fireworks going behind you while you're holding your trophy above your head. I mean, if you have that picture, you're a legend.
Hey, can I talk now?
I knew you were going to do this shit.
I'm just saying, bro. I was getting there, and you got so excited.
I get excited. I don't know what to tell you. I get excited, bro.
You just leapfrogged me and then just started talking louder.
Dude, I just get hyped. I don't know what to tell you. I love this shit.
I know exactly what to tell you. Shut the up.
Okay, go.
I mean, yes, you're right. I would have been super bummed like 3 months from now that I didn't get my podium photo, but right now Devin Simonson's on cloud 9, my dude. He got the sickest guitar. He got the podium by fighting his ass off throughout the whole main event. And hopefully you got some extra bonus money. So
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited for Devin Simonson. But I'm just saying, like, if we know those decisions are coming, like, do it right then and there and then figure it out after. For the kids' sake, you know?
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. I mean, because now you're asking them to make the decision by the time the race is over. Like, damn. Like, I mean, you got to look at it a little bit because we're, 2 weeks ago, we're complaining they're making the decision too fast.
I guarantee you they made that decision before the checkered flag.
Well, they didn't make the official decision, but they knew they had to do something.
Oh, yeah, they weren't going to let that slide.
Plus, too, like, let's put it this way. Let's get real with you guys, okay? We're going to be real with the fans right now. Bobby Reagan or somebody probably said some shit. Like,
100%.
And that's
Protest
their job.
Phone call.
That's their job.
Even halfway.
Let's put it this way. I love Seth Hamaker, but like, if I'm Bobby Reagan, I'm trying to get as many points as I possibly can. So I'm going over there to complain, even if it doesn't even do anything. And I guarantee you, Mitch, if Davies did that, Mitch, as he should be down at the AMA trying to make him get the least amount of points that he can get. If it was reversed.
What makes it worse is that the bar is set by hitting a track reflect or track marker that you get docked to position. And now we're cutting in front of freaking tough blocks on corner markers. Yeah, AMA has put themselves in a tight spot on where they set the bar as far as docking a person for a position.
Ty, this is why I can pay you the big bucks, bro. You got to be on, dog, every show, dude, because that is 100% correct. And I didn't even realize that until you said it. Now AMA, because they docked the biggest rider in Supercross, straight up, there's no other way you want to look at it.
With the biggest rider. I mean, those are stretching, bro.
No, it's not. If you want to look at following, and who's selling the most tickets at a Supercross race, who's doing it?
I mean, I guess singular, yes, you have an argument.
Okay, I'm not talking about championship, 450, whatever that means. I'm talking just singular popularity. You dock the most popular rider, well-known, everybody's going to see it. It's going to be loud by tagging a track marker. So now, like Ty just said, you have set the standard so tight that there is no wiggle room at all. So now you have to be super overly aggressive on everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And then on top of it, you want to like be kind of like, oh, well, this is this situation, and then this is this situation. No, black and white. You have to now. Now you got to stick with it. Now everybody in outdoors is getting penalized. Every rider. Just before the gate drops, they're probably getting penalized.
Oh, I know. And you know the teams are going to be such smart ass and be like, hey, we got such and such on video hitting the track marker, bro.
Dude.
Does he get docked to position?
He's on the other side of the track marker right here. Dock him.
Yeah.
Dock him. 100%. It's like, you just put.
Yeah, you're just opening a can of worms.
Such a big can of worms. And like, now that you really think about it, now you almost have to change the whole track marker layout. You got to get away from track markers, and you just got to start doing hay bales.
Yeah. Outdoor tough blocks.
Which is going to be insane. Imagine the price, because you're not taking them to the next outdoor. So that means every track has to purchase outdoor tough blocks. That's not happening. That is not happening.
I mean, yeah. I mean, not for
what do you
2 or 3
think,
mile long track.
Yeah. What do you think the price is on purchasing tough blocks for an entire track with wind and element? It's not going to work because there's too much wind. There's too much wind. There's too many elements. It's It's not right.
I know we've both have raced Supercross races where tough blocks fly across the track in like Vegas and stuff like that. Like
where they're just flipping in the middle of the rhythm section. You're like, oh, well, this is not going to be good.
Yeah.
All right. Next subject. Damn. RIP to all my fans of number 3. I mean, where do we even start? I did have a private conversation with Ian Harrison. So that was cool that he opened up to me a little bit. Definitely got some more insight on what's going on. But, you know, it's one of those things where the guy that has to hit the track has to make the difference, right?
Yep.
Yes
100%.
or no?
100%.
That's bottom line. The first
and
thing I want to talk about.
he's the one that's making the decisions out there.
Yes. The first thing I want to talk about, the first thing, the number one thing.
Oh, not the number 2 thing?
Not the number 2 thing. Number 1 thing.
Oh, okay.
What did we think about this decision to put on the scoop?
Run it, bro. Tomac.
Okay.
If it makes him happy.
How much do you think it hindered him in the main event? Do you think it hindered him enough to have that result?
No. Absolutely not, actually.
When I asked the question, I knew the answer, kind of like what chicks do.
You totally just chicked me right there, dude.
I did.
No offense to any chicks watching this show.
No, sometimes a little offense. That makes me really upset sometimes. Ash, I love you. But Ash does that to me, where she like asks me the question and she already knows the answer. And I'm like, really? Why are you asking me this? Anyways.
But okay, getting back on track. As far as percentage pie wise,
give me the percentage pie.
I think it affected his performance 20%.
Ooh, I would agree with that. That's actually really solid number. That's a really solid number.
I think in the situation he was in, as far as like trying to slice and dice and use parts of the track, I think that's where it kind of didn't work because that tire is very selective on the line. And when this is my imagination with Eli Tomac, is like he likes that tire so much, but I know that tire only works in certain situations and he can feel that. And if he has to keep on changing lines and slicing and dicing and be on the side of that tire and
it's not going to work,
change different angles while he's trying to make passes, he's almost fighting with one hand behind his back in that current situation.
Damn, Uncle Ty's on fire this episode.
If he got the whole shot and was out
totally
front,
different story.
Yes, because now he has an open track. He's controlling the race. He's finding that bike. He's not forcing it anywhere. He's riding that bike and the track to his capabilities.
Yeah. Yep.
So then different. And then, that's where I think, even the crash before the finish line, I think that crash was him taking a tight angle and him focusing on the guy in front of him, and he just lost concentration and his front wheel just locked up.
No, I know this sounds bad, but I'm blaming the paddle for that crash because yes, bro, how bad the paddle is under braking. And then you put it on a hard back track. It has no braking stop capabilities. So that means he's coming into that corner. He's trying to like brake drift it a little bit. You know how that goes, right? Then you're getting light on that tire and it's only got those spikes because it doesn't have a full contact patch. So it's a little less consistent. And then Tomac's coming into the corner. He's kind of sideways. He feels the rear end pushing more. He's trying to fight the rear end and then he has to over brake the front and boom, bop, right on the ground. I'm saying if Tomac has a regular rear tire in that situation, he doesn't go down because he can feel what the rear tire's doing. And he's not, when you're on that paddle rear tire, under that sideways braking mode, your lower abs and your ass is so clenched, trying to fight feeling of that thing getting away from you. You're trying to keep the bike down, right? You're trying to fight it. And so you have to really finesse the front brake. And all of a sudden, I guarantee you, he's coming in there. He was drifting a little too much, maybe put a little too much pepper on it that last second, was drifting, felt it getting away, and then just, subconsciously grabbed a little more front brake and the front tire couldn't handle it. And what? Right on the ground.
Yeah.
That quick.
Let me ask you this. I had a question actually when I was watching the race, because I know the answer to this for me, but I don't know the answer to this for you.
Yeah.
I think I do because you grew up in California. But would you rather race that track in the main event, or would you rather race last weekend's track in the main event?
That's a tough one. I mean, I would way rather ride that track. Just because I personally would have felt like I would have got a better result there than I would have in St. Louis.
Yeah, I love that hard pack shit.
Yes.
Like,
because it's so much
I also
throttle
don't
control,
like,
you know?
huh?
It's so rewarding to be smooth and have throttle control there. And one of the best things is, like, those East Coast guys, they fight that shit. So they're going to get tired and the track gets more and more deteriorated. But I feel like if you grow up in Cali and you have that smooth throttle control and it, you can just pluck people off at the end of the moto.
Yeah. But I just didn't like a couple of those areas. I could see where, like, they were starting to chunk out and fall apart.
Oh, yeah,
and
it was chunky.
So sketchy.
It was chunky. The dirt there, dude, I can't even explain to you how shit the dirt is in Nashville at that venue. Like, it is so bad. I can't even explain it to you. Like, we got to go scope out and see if we can find some better Tennessee dirt, because I know there is good dirt in Tennessee. I've ridden in Tennessee.
I think that dirt would actually be pretty good if they did. What was the track they put like a layer of sand on?
Oh, it probably would be Dallas, right? Isn't it Dallas that they do that?
Or Houston?
Yeah, it's either Houston or it's Houston, isn't it?
Yeah, one of those red clay.
Yep.
I think if they did that to that dirt and then just kept on, because Seattle is not even that bad, but Seattle, they do a sand section every year in Seattle, or not Seattle, Salt Lake.
Yeah.
And then they just mix in the sand into the clay when they ship it out, and they just keep on doing that year after year.
Yeah. Well, the big problem, like, if you guys go and watch my race reaction video that's on YouTube, it's the one with the neon yellow around the outside. I'm color coding everything for you guys. The race reaction video from this weekend, you'll see a video of the whoops, of the sand section, of some of the flat corners, the rhythm sections. You can see the size of, like, the boulders. It's not just hard packed clay. It's like, we're talking, you thought there was boulders in Birmingham? No, my guy. We are talking full on rocks all the way across the whoop section. All the way across. I am like, dude, we got to sift through this. But then I'm thinking to myself, dude, how do you even sift it? Because, dude, I looked on the back of the berm tie. Mm-hmm. It's coming off in chunks like this. It doesn't even break up. It's like that dirt that doesn't, like, you don't have enough sand in it to get it to kind of granulate, for a lack of a better word. It comes off in, like, bricks, like literal bricks of clay.
You know how you sift it, bro?
How?
It's so shitty. It's you got to do it dry as a bone.
Just silt sift, huh?
And then you just have that shaker, and it just breaks apart all those, like, if there's any chunks, and then you just do that
over and over and over and over. But to me, that's like you're not even going to do that unless you're
No, you got to do it in the off season.
Yes. And then all of a sudden, Monster Jam. They have done
that, though, before.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, Monster Jam and all these other things are there. And then by the time we get to it, it's back to maybe not as bad as it was. But
no, once you get the rocks out of it, like, it's not going to be near as bad.
I will say this, though. I asked about 10 riders what they thought about the track. And they're like, dude, Dirt Works, that was a good track. The jumps were perfectly toned down for the dirt. And they said the Dirt Works crew did the best job that you could do on that track that you could get.
Well, yeah, we're not complaining about Dirt Works at all. Like, I've even said to
I want to make that specific.
That's the worst place and the worst type of dirt to have a day race.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
you don't give, like, if anybody's race a public race, like, you know how important it is to be watering on that type of dirt like every hour. And when you're racing Supercross, you just don't have that capabilities, or you don't really want to either, because then you don't want to make it super icy for, you know, one or the other races. Like, you can't do that to your heat race guys or your LCQ guys. But if you wanted to make it good in the main event, you had to put water on it, you know, in the LCQs. Then you're kind of fucking the LCQ guys where they're icing, you know, ice skating around.
Yeah, I mean, when I went out to the track in the morning, because I had to be at the track at, I think, 6:15 because of the day race, there was a layer, there was a layer of mud on the track this thick in the morning for the first practice. You know what I mean? Like, they couldn't even do the triple in C practice. Like, there was only a few guys that could do the triple. So it's not like they weren't doing it. I think, and this is the question.
No. But I'm saying, no, I'm not saying watering it before. I'm saying progressively.
Yeah, during the day. Like,
between you need
races.
Water after the track gets broken in, you need to be watering it like a light water every hour.
Yes, which is, you just can't do it. Dirt literally can't do it. And so my question that I want to pose to you, Ty, is that, do we, for rider safety, do we have day races anymore? Because the one cool thing, even before this weekend, I didn't really like day races. But man, dude, when we're done at 5 o'clock and everybody can go home, you know, and you got kids and you're not at the races all night long, and you can show up, you know, around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then the whole event is done by 5 p.m. Like, that is really nice for families, for fans, for the riders. They all enjoy it. And it seemed like, to be honest, that the riders were like, dude, the track was shit. Dirtworks did the best job they could, but man, I'm happy to go home tonight. This is sick. 50%, 60% of the riders were already on a flight, you know, Saturday night, gone and home on Sunday.
I mean, that's the good part about day races is, like, you can get out of there early and you get done earlier and stuff like that. For a fan perspective, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I think one of the big things for the fans, especially like a regular fan of Supercross, was like, dude, you shouldn't have a Supercross race if you can't see the fireworks. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have the same vibe of just like, dun, 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 night show. You know?
Yeah.
It felt like a practice day. Like, I went out to the test track out in Tomac and, like, you know, did a couple motos with the boys.
It sure looked like that.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what it felt like too. It was like, oh, it's over? Like, are we going to get started here in like an hour? Like, it wasn't even, by the time I was doing interviews, it wasn't even dark.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
What is going on?
Crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Should there be day races or no?
I always like the nighttime. Like, I think the noon schedule where it kind of starts at 4 o'clock and ends by like 7 or 8 is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, like kind of like an in-betweener type of deal.
Like, because I think when it used to end at like 9, right? Or 10.
10
Those
p.m.
were rough, dude.
Dude, do you remember, like, I remember racing and getting done with the main, and my stomach would hurt so bad, like, after the main event. Like, I don't know why, but dude, you literally had so much adrenaline, you could not fall asleep till 3 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, there was just no way. Like, you just go straight back, and you couldn't fall asleep till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you fly out, you know, you're getting up at 5. And you are just destroyed on Sunday. Destroyed. All right.
Yeah, exactly. So the new schedule is good, but moving on, dude.
Yep. Okay, moving on. What did we think about Jett in the booth? Talk to us, Ty.
I thought he did a really good job in the 250.
A lot better than he's done in the past, right?
Yes, he's definitely practicing more. I wish he did the 450s because I know they probably saved him quite a bit of not putting him in the 450s because he didn't want to put him in that situation where he had to criticize other people. So I think they did a good job of like protecting him from that. But from a fan and an ex-rider perspective, I would have loved to see what he thought about his brother's race, why it was happening, and him kind of dissecting on what he was seeing from the competition of the guys that he's going to be racing against or he has raced. So
yeah. Yep. I my consensus on it is just he did a lot better than he did last time. I remember the last time he went in there, he just talked shit on everybody, and he wasn't doing very good. He wasn't talking very well. It was just like not good.
Yeah. But I've been watching, like I watch it on my, have you ever watched it live on your phone, Adam?
Yes. I have to kind of watch it live on my phone because I have to watch 10 minutes of the 450 main and then I turn it live on my phone so that I can go down while I'm in the elevator, watch the rest to get down to the track.
Hey, when you first watch it,
does it turn to Spanish?
Does it go to Spanish?
Mine does.
Every time.
I have to turn it to English.
And then what do you mean turn it? I just exit it and then open it back up and then it's English.
No, I turn mine to English. There's like, you just press it and there's a little setting and you go to English. But yeah, it automatically goes to Spanish. Isn't it weird how I knew what you were talking about?
It was so weird, dude.
I know, and it tripped me out at first. I'm like, what am I watching?
I'm like, did I click on the wrong one?
Bro,
I was like, how did
are we on Telemundo, bro? Are we on Telemundo? What's up?
I'm like, this is gonna sound so bad, but it was like, oh.
Friggin' tie, bro. All right, are we moving on or what?
I mean, I just wondering if my phone was the only one that did it, or if it was just like, a certain area that did it, or what.
No, my phone did it exactly the same. I literally was thinking the same thing. Like, bro, did I switch my whole Peacock? Like, is everything going to be in Spanish or what's going on here?
Yeah.
I don't know. If you guys have that same problem, comment below because it trips me out every time. Like, I cannot open my phone app without it going straight to Spanish. I don't know if we got an issue
for the
Supercross
one.
Yes. For the
only
race.
the Supercross.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's move on, Ty. Let's break down these 250 races. Let's go through these things quick. 250 heat number 1. Cole Davies smokes them. Drew Adams is back. Is back.
Came back swinging.
Yeah, he did. And he kept Cole Davies honest the whole entire time, right?
I was really impressed.
Yeah,
with,
like
Drew Adams' speed. And then I was kind of confused on how Nick Romano was still on the Cowie because I thought he was at like a fill-in ride.
I thought he was too, but I think after getting the whole shot last weekend in the main event and riding up front, I think my boy get a little extra opportunity.
Hey, I'm here for it, bro.
I'm here for it too. I love to see it. That's sick.
Oh, and then we also have to give out. Oh, this is another thing, dude.
Tell me.
Landon Gordon has his hometown as like Gainesville, Florida. And Lee Diffie's like, oh, we're not too far away from Landon Gordon's hometown in Florida.
No, Bradfordville, Florida. What are we doing, dude?
I'm like, come on, guys. Are we serious here? That's like saying that Dylan Ferrandis is from Georgia. I'm like, if that was someone that typed it, or was it from his AMA sign-up sheet? Like,
bro,
I get it, but
it's probably from Star Racing. It's probably from Star, and they probably just put all the same thing.
We need to get that fixed, bro. We need to make sure. I was so bummed. I'm like, dude, that's definitely not where he's from.
Yeah, like, bro, give us the Paso Robles shout out, dude.
Yeah, or San Luis Obispo.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Come on. What are we doing?
Hey, good ride in the heat race from Landon Gordon, though.
Oh, dude, good start. He like almost got the whole shot, but he went a little wide and then wrapped it up pretty good. And then he was a solid third throughout the whole entire heat race, which I was stoked on.
Yep.
And our boy Marshall,
bro,
straight to the main, number 7.
Marshall. Yep, Marshall, dude.
Marshall, dog.
Yep, Marshall Welton, straight to the main. All right, heat number 2. That was cool to see, dude. I was really proud of the effort that Seth Hamaker put in and the emotion that he had after the race, because he knew he put in that extra effort to get over that little hump to make it happen against Nate Thrasher. Because, dude, Nate was riding good. And Nate is really good in those situations, especially when he gets out front and he puts the hammer down. Nate Thrasher is fast, dude. In those heat races, he can get it done against anybody.
Yeah. Well, he's starting to build some speed and build some confidence, it looks like. So I'm stoked.
Yes. So big shout out to Seth Hamaker for hanging it out and getting past that hump that he really needed to get past to kind of get to the next level. Now, did it work out in the main event? I don't know. But whatever.
No, it did not.
Okay, well, thanks for blowing that for everybody. But yeah. Seth Hamaker, big shout out. Nate Thrasher, big shout out for getting better. Daxton Bennick riding good. And there's our boy, Nick Romano, getting it done in the 4th place spot.
Hey, solid ride.
Solid ride. All right. Yep. Let's 250 LCQ, dude. Our boy Landon Hartz. SMX next last year. So in I think it was qualifier 2. My guy cased the triple so hard. I thought we're talking season over. Okay.
Oh, that hard.
Bro, this is how hard he cased it. His bike was laying sideways on the top of the landing of the triple.
With him not on it?
With him not on it. He was at the base, but the bike was stuck at the landing, on the top of the landing of the triple. Like, bro, if you case the triple, your bike still lands in the berm if your hands blow off. You know what I'm saying? Like, bike on top of the landing of the triple, but still somehow goes out and gets it done in the LCQ and makes it happen.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
Pretty freaking cool. Big shout out.
Do you remember that time when your hand blew off when you cased that triple?
Dude, I was just talking about it with Mikey Horban. Me and Mikey should do a whole podcast on him watching me case the triple. Dude, I am not kidding you
Mikey
guys.
Who?
Mikey Horban. He was the one that was right behind me when I did it.
Oh, okay.
So I cased a triple, you guys, so hard that when what happened is I came out of the corner. It was like a flat track corner, and there was a rock in the middle of the track. And I was flat tracking, and the rock flipped up underneath my tire. And so it like jumped, and then it totally lost traction, and it went, whoop, and I just had nothing. Like nothing. Like such a weird, just bad timing of that rock coming loose. So I faced this triple so hard that, like, here's the bike, right? I come off and I grab the seat with the heels of my boots, okay? My hands are in the air like I'm in a roller coaster. I grab the seat with the heel of my boots. Somehow the bike stays straight. I ride it like I'm Brian Deegan on the landing, like no-hander lander, somehow land on the seat, and then get my hands back on the bars and pull it off. That's how hard I cased the triple.
Man, that was elongated. I cased the triple and my hands popped
Dude,
off.
I still can't. To this day, I don't know how I pulled it off. Okay, LCQ 250. Landon Hartz, shout out. Marcus Phelps, did a little interview with him. Jace Kessler, 5'11" on a KTM. And Ryder Floyd got your last spot on the Honda, making the main. Good job, guys. Good job making the main event. Shout out Privateers. 250 main event. Cole Davies, he's good, dude. He's really good. And I talked about it at the beginning of the show. We mentioned, Cole Davies has been flawless this season. And will he make a mistake? I want to get your opinion on, will Cole Davies make a mistake in these last, 2-3 rounds that he's going to do?
No, I don't think so, actually.
I 100% agree.
The reason why is because there's no one pressuring him. Like, if he does make a mistake, it's going to be from another rider. Like, I hope it doesn't happen, but weird things happen all the time.
Yeah.
In Supercross, especially when you don't get good starts and you have to fight your way through the pack, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But the way he's riding, with how controlled he is, with how much faster he is from everybody else, like, he doesn't have to push it. Like, he looked like he was riding 85% out front in the main event and was just super uncontrolled. So, I mean, hats off to that guy, to the kid, dude. He is absolutely putting it together and making it happen and making this championship a runaway. So, no, I don't think it's happening. It's going to happen. And I mean, just to keep it interesting, I think if it was going to happen, it's going to happen in this next weekend in Cleveland, Ohio, in the Triple Crown race. So
I agree with you, but
the Triple Crowns always seem to be throwing a little monkey wrench into the whole situation. Shit can happen.
Yes. But I do agree with you. I just don't see him making a mistake towards the end of the season. I agree with you, but for a different reason. I just think that he's got that role of confidence going in himself. So he's found that security in himself of like, yes, I have so much speed. But the big thing for me is now that he has that speed and it looks so controlled because he's so smooth, I really do believe that this is the reason that you're starting to see this consistency and this runaway is because he is so smooth and fluent on the bike and on the track. He's literally made for Supercross. He's not perfected, but he is the best guy by far in the 250 class in the hardest section of the track. And that's the whoops, right? So he's made that his strong suit, right? And then he's super, super smooth on the rest of the track. And then now, after the first couple jumbled rounds of, maybe losing that confidence and wondering what's going on, he's now worked those kinks out. He has that confidence. He has that belief in himself. Joe Shimoda's gone. And now it's just, dude, I got this. I got the momentum. I got the belief. I'm the smoothest rider. I'm the best in the whoops. Nothing can stop me. I'm on the way up. Right?
And hopefully he's a good mud rider, because while you were talking, I just searched because I was interested, because Cleveland, Ohio is an open stadium, I believe.
And it's next to Lake Erie.
And it's next to Lake Erie. But so it looks like Friday, as of right now, is mostly cloudy, windy, and then raining at the end of the night around 5 or 6 o'clock. So that it might be good, but weather always changes, but Monday, 60% chance of rain, Tuesday, 80% chance, Wednesday, 85% chance, Thursday, 85% chance, Friday, 50% chance, Saturday, 60% chance, Sunday, 70% chance with a high of 60 degrees. So
now
it's a storm is
coming.
We just don't know if it's going to hit Saturday or if it's going to stay course and be heavy Wednesday, Thursday.
With that being said, count it. I did talk to somebody who lives near there, lives really close, has a house, and they said the weatherman doesn't know whether or not it's going to be right or not because of Lake Erie and the way that the weather works. He says it's really, really inconsistent on the weather. So we'll have to wait.
Yeah, but that could go either way. It could be worse.
It could be worse or it could be better.
Or it could be better.
You just don't. He's like, dude, you just don't know what's going to happen weather-wise over there. But as of right now, on the Weather Channel app, right, Ty? I'll check 4Flight too. 4Flight will be on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see what's up
but
on the weather.
We know
stuff.
That moisture is going to be coming no matter what.
And moisture is going to be in the air. So it's going to be another soft track. Now, is it going to be a mudder or is it just going to be a soft, gnarly track? That's the real question.
we don't even know what kind of dirt Cleveland, Ohio has. Like, is it going to be sandy, loamy, or it's going to be shitty red clay with rocks?
Yeah,
I feel like,
if I remember correctly, because didn't we go there last year? Or is this the first year?
I don't know.
Was it Philly? Because I know we went to Philly.
We went to Philly last year for sure.
Yeah. Gosh, it's so hard. I can't even remember because it's so just like so many freaking races.
Dude, your brain's so fried.
I'm cooked. As the kids say, I'm cooked. All right, well, let's get through this 250 main event. Nate Thrasher, second place. Let's go, Nate Dogg. Devin Simonson.
Hey.
Round of applause.
Our boy got it for fighting his butt off.
Dude, he did.
Know it was going to be for third.
He fought for every position. And you know what? You have to be there to get it. That's the bottom line. No matter what. Nobody had any idea that a fourth place was going to be a third place. Nobody. Nope. But if you don't fight for that position and you don't put yourself there, you're never going to know. So
I know, but what was, dude, can you shine some light on what was going on through Daxton Bennick? And like, I felt like he let Simonson by.
Dude, I think Daxton he lost his mojo. Because, dude, it really seemed like when he came out for that main event, he was so determined and had this like eye of the tiger in this fight that we have been looking for his whole career. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, hell yeah, Daxton Bennick showed up. You know what I mean? It was like, yep, this is it. This is going to be breakout ride status, right? And the tough part is that when he went across, I'm trying to like remember it exactly.
The start section, yes, and then
he goes across Seth the start Hamaker, section. He lights it up, right? He lights it up just a little bit. And I'm like, oh. And I knew right when he started sliding, I'm like, dude, Seth's too close. Because Seth was so ready to pounce to use that inside line that he was using. He committed
to the pass right there.
He was already committed. And as soon as Dax lit it up, he lost just that hint of momentum that Seth was judging that he was going to have. And boom, took them both out like a cop car bumper. You know what I mean? Just wham. And they
just like a night on Cops, bro. Just boom, boom, bang. Shit went down.
Yeah, like a night on Cops. Why you sweating, bro? Watching Cops. But yeah, and after that kind of happened, because he was still riding well at that point. Like, and I don't even think he would have went down if it wasn't for Seth. He would have just backed out of the throttle a little bit and he would have been fine. And I think it was an aggressive crash too. Like, I mean, those dudes, like, what I mean, like ragdoll tangled themselves up pretty bad. So I'm sure, Dax getting up was like, damn, I can't believe I made that mistake. I just got road rash from the tires. There was multiple things going on in that crash that really just took the wind out of his sails. And I
know, but he was second all the way until like 2 laps to go or 3 laps to go. And then he went from 4th to 5th. So did he get tired? Did he get arm pump? Like, did he just get freight trained or what?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe he had a really bad lap on lap 14, but
I'm sure that, well, I know he shot his load at the beginning of the race. That's for damn sure. So he could have just been gassed at the end because he was riding the best we've seen him ride all year, even including Dallas or Houston, whatever the first East Coast Texas round was. I think it was Dallas. He was riding better than I've seen him ride ever. We're talking full all-out sprint. So maybe he just kind of shot his load, got a little too tired, and, couldn't hang at the end of the moto. The track was gnarly. And like we talked about, dude, he's not a West Coast guy. So, you put that together with that gnarly track, and he's having a little bit of a hard time.
I don't know. I was just a little flabbergasted that he got.
Great use of that word. Great execution.
He got freight trained on the last 3 laps, but it is what it is.
Flabbergasted.
Devin Simonson came up on that one.
Yep. All right. Well, let's finish this out. Henry Miller, shout out to him, 6th place finish. Cody Schock, 7th place. Nick Romano, 8th place. Shout out to our boy Marshall Weldon, top 10, 9th place.
9th, bro.
Yep. Drew Adams, 10th. And another shout out, 11th place for Landon Hartz, bro. SMX Next last year, getting in 11th place.
Oh, that's solid.
That's pretty good, dude. And bummer for our boy from Bradville, Florida, Landon Gordon. Get that.
What happened, bro?
Dude,
like, was he out there?
Something happened on the first lap on start whatever first lap crash.
First and second lap.
No, first lap crash, and then he had to pull over into the mechanics area as well. He had to pull him in the mechanics area, get his bike adjusted, yada, yada, yada. All right, 250 points. Let's talk about it. Right now, Cole Davies, 161. Todd, get your calculator out. 161 for Cole Davies. Seth Hamaker, 142. So what is that? A little less than 20. Is that 19-point difference? Yeah, 19 points.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. Not looking good. That means what? If he wins, no, he's only going to wrap it. If he can get more points on him, how many more points? 6 points on him in the next 2 rounds at Cleveland and Philly, he can wrap the championship up before the last race. Right?
Yeah, because he just needs what? A 26-point lead going into the final one?
Yep. 26 points. So he's got to get 7 points technically, right? So he's got to get 7. So Seth's got to get worse than second, and he's got to win both of those because you only get 6 points, 3-point gap from first to second. So he's got to get, Seth's got to get a third, and Cole Davies got to win, and then he's got to win again, and Cole Davies has got to get second. So it's going to be, it's not impossible by any means, but it's definitely not a shoo-in,
Yeah.
I see Seth Hamaker trying to get some vengeance at this Triple Crown. But Cole Davies starts are insane, so we'll see. All right.
Well, Cole Davies hasn't been starting well. I think he started like 4th or 5th, and then this.
I mean, dude, as long as Cole Davies is in the top 5, I'm calling that a pretty good start. Right?
Yes, you could say that.
All right. Anything else in the 250? Let's move on to 450. Okay. 450. 450. Justin Cooper wins.
450 heat 1.
Yes. 450 heat number 1. Justin Cooper wins the race.
Bro, my boy was looking so spicy.
Oh, so good, bro. Like, so good. 2 weeks in a row,
get a
dude.
Good start in the main event, bro.
2 weeks in a row. I think there's some kind of mental block going on for the main event. I really do.
I don't know, but I like the heat race. I like the heat race a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot.
That was solid. Exactly the way you do it. He got the pressure from Hunter Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? And then he, what do you want to call it? Gosh, I can't find my words right now. But he didn't fold to the pressure, and he went out and won the race, right?
And I loved how he made everybody jump the whoops.
He did. He really did. Well, it was faster.
I know it was faster, but it was faster because everybody saw him being faster in it.
Yep. And it was instant. As soon as Hunter did the skim line, that one lap, and then Justin jumped him, it was like, oh, here we go. Jump line city. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Moving on to heat number 2. Eli Tomac. Dub.
Bro, what? So
Ken Roczen probably gets the worst start in history.
I know. He got pinched hard.
Did you see how many guys he passed? I'm not kidding you. he had to be 18th or 19th in that first corner. And somehow
he was back. He was far back for sure.
18th or 19th going in the first corner. And then he had to have passed, 15 guys almost in a half a lap. I don't know how this guy does it. Never in my life, not once.
He even did this almost pretty close to the same thing in the main event, bro. He was like far back, and then I see him like creeping around the inside. I'm like, oh my God, he's kind of getting up there. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh shit, he's neck and neck with Justin Hill. Oh shit, this is looking really good.
Yes, like insane. Like he definitely has something that nobody else has. Like we're talking full-blown superpower.
All right, backing it up here because I want to break down Tomac more. He was ripping in practice, right?
Yes.
Like absolutely crushing it. Like I saw RDL. I saw our hot laps on the Track Talkers Instagram.
Yep.
And then he comes out, wins the heat race.
Yep.
Like I thought this was going to be Tomac's night to get back on track.
I thought it was too. I think we all did. I think we were all kind of hoping for that. We all thought it was going to happen, but it just didn't. And I knew it. I know it sounds bad, but I knew it from the heat race. And the reason I say that is because Ken Roczen, and I know I'm Ken Roczen freaking whatever. Glazer. But Ken Roczen would have smoked him if he wouldn't have had that mistake in the heat race. Dude, Eli Tomac with that scoop was searching in the first few laps of that heat race, and he did not have it figured out. If Ken Roczen would have not made that mistake, Ken Roczen would have been gone, and there's no way Eli Tomac would have won that race.
So with that knowledge being learned in the heat race by Tomac,
why did he stay with that scoop? Don't know, dude.
How did he think he was going to be like, oh yeah, it's going to get better?
I don't know. And that's, that's something we can talk about right now because we're going to get into the 450 main, right?
No, you know what he needs to do? I just thought of it, dude.
What?
He needs to cut the umbilical cord with him in the scoop, bro. He just needs to let that thing go.
Forever.
It'll come back to him when it's time.
He can ride it in outdoor.
These next 3 races or 4 races are all going to be hard packed. Basically, Cleveland,
you just said it's going to rain. Cleveland, you just said it's going to rain, so he's going to have to use the scoop.
If it rains, he's using the scoop. But if it's not, Denver and Salt Lake City. I can't remember if Philadelphia, is it hard pack?
Philadelphia?
Yeah.
No, it's like it is hard packed, but it's not at the same time. It's a weird dirt. Another rocky, not good dirt. Like just not good. But the clay there is like, it's so black and dark and just sticky. It's almost like it goes from this super tack to like this like hard packed, not like California hard pack, like a back east hard pack. And I remember just the Philly overcast, because it's like literally the stadium's right on a river. So it keeps it pretty cool over there.
Yeah, got a lot of moisture.
Yep. But, one of the big things this weekend that didn't help Tomac is that they had that timing and scoring problem in the 250 main. And that was a big, big deal. And the reason that is because they didn't get to prep the 450 main at all. There was no prep. They did 0, zip, zilch, nada.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that because, dude, in the broadcast, because of the delayed timing loop situation, dude, I could tell so much. They even brought Weege down for a 4th interviewer to just like get the turnover on the interviews to go straight into the main event.
Yes.
Because it was like bam, 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 bam. And then it was like, all right, 450 main event, go. Because they were, and like, I think we didn't, the USA broadcast didn't even get the 450 interviews.
They probably didn't, huh?
I think they got the winner, and then that was it. Because Lee Diffie was like, okay, we're gonna continue on Peacock.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. They were fighting time hard.
Yeah. So there wasn't a single tractor on the track before the 450 main event, which is insane on that track. So now you got a whole nother thing that worked against Tomac having the scoop on. So it was just like a compilation of things that were not working in his favor that night after P1 in qualifying and a heat race win.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yes. I don't know. He just must love that thing, dude. He must love it.
Yeah, but he hasn't been using it that much this season.
I know, right? But he got back on it because
he got back on it because he's trying to find something. He's trying to find anything.
Yeah.
But what you need, Eli, is a start. That's what you need. You don't need a scoop. You don't need a new setup. You don't need anything else. All you need is a start. Just get a damn start. Yeah. And you'll remember how to do all the things you know how to do. Beast mode, go fast, hit your turns in one turn. Everything you got in that body and that brain is going to click back on with a whole shot. Am I wrong?
Nope, you're not. You ain't wrong.
Cool. 450 LCQ, Freddie Noren, shout out, making the main, Kevin Moran's, Tristan Lane. And we got to pour one out for our boy, Zach Williams, dog. Dude, I'm not even kidding. His chick was behind me and they were like, couldn't even breathe, right? For Zach making the main. I teared up a little bit, bro. I'm getting soft. I'm getting soft. Like, I know how much that means and what that is to be able to do that and make that main event as that privateer. And it means so, so much to be in that main event. And he did it.
I'm just so happy that you're finally admitting that you're soft.
Cool. Thanks for ruining that moment for Zach Williams. Awesome. Yep. Great. All right. Moving on to the 450 main event.
Addy teared up for you, bro.
Yeah. There was no actually tears shed. Sorry, Zach. But my eyes got
now we're going back.
No, my eyes felt like they were wetter. Does that make sense?
It's already out there and it's recorded, so we already know what you said.
Okay,
so
cool. Yeah. Whatever.
You know, you're soft.
Okay, cool. 450 main event. Ken Roczen, mid-pack start.
Bro, did exactly what he needed to do.
Then
did exactly what he needed to do, Adam.
Moves around everybody.
I was ready for him to just start laying it down and just stretching it out and get the three-peat, bro.
Weren't we all, dude? We were so ready for the 3-for-3. It's not even funny.
And then I saw Hunter coming, and I was like, ooh, he's looking good. And then I saw him and Kenny in the same screen, and I was like, ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
It was tough because kind of what happened from my perspective is Kenny got out front, then Kenny and Hunter kind of got together, and then it was mono at that point. And Kenny started laying it down, and he really started riding well, right? But then all of a sudden, Hunter's laying down these consistent fast laps. You know, they're not as fast as Kenny's, but they're fast. And then you see Kenny kind of searching for lines here and there, you know what I mean? Because he's not really breaking away. You know, it's almost like Hunter has him on a string. You know, he's got him on a leash where he can't go away. And Kenny really you could tell Kenny wanted to break that spirit and start to pull away, but he couldn't do it. And then all of a sudden, Kenny's trying to search for lines, and it looked like he was losing time, just a little bit of time. And then all of a sudden, Hunter just started inching in. And then as that happened, you could see Kenny was like, oh shit, I got to find the lines. I got to find it. And he could not find it. And then about that point, they're right close next to each other, and they hit lappers. Then the lappers come and Kenny gets a little bit of grace there, makes up that room, right? And then as the lappers start to settle, you know, there was a couple mishaps where the lapper didn't work in Kenny's favor, but it still wasn't too bad. But then Hunter started creeping in for the second time. And that right there, when Hunter got to his back wheel, Kenny was trying to push it. And it looked like to me, this is from my perspective, Kenny was super fast in some areas of the track. And he was trying to make the fast areas even faster. And he just lit it up just a little too much right there on that straightaway, the same spot Dax did. And once he lit it up, that was that little mistake where he felt Hunter just get right on him. And then he made the mistake before the triple. And then they couldn't do the triple together. And then wham, bam, Hunter pounces, stretches out the lead. And that kind of was like all she wrote. All she wrote. And it was tough because there was nothing. It felt like in Nashville, Hunter was just unfortunately better. You know, it just felt like he had more of what it took in Nashville, which was, you know, it's a hard pill to swallow, but that's part of racing.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Kenny can come back next week. It's a Triple Crown. He's really good.
He's really good at Triple Crowns.
Really good at Triple Crowns. You know, so it's definitely not over yet. But the display that Hunter put on, the consistency and just the consistent speed was what it took to get the win in Nashville. And you got to give it up to him. He did his job, and it's solid. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, yeah, Hunter was riding really solid. I thought Kenny was going to do it, honestly. After I saw him figure out that inside sand line and kind of stretch it out a little bit, I thought he was going to go on a good run. And he did. And he held on the lead all the way until, for 13 laps.
Yeah.
Hunter just I was not expecting him to go down right before the finish line, Kenny. After he got past, I thought he was going to be a second for Locke.
Yeah.
But then he lost, that lap time was 1:06. So he almost lost 50. He lost 50 seconds right there to Cooper Webb or whoever was in third.
How many seconds? Not 50.
Well, his normal lap time was 55.
So he lost 11 seconds.
No, bro.
2 minutes.
His normal lap time. Oh, yeah. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Okay.
I'm so glad we got this shit on record.
My bad. All right. I was thinking 100 and
it shouldn't even be 100 because 60,
I know it's a minute. But don't even start with me. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna let that one slide.
We've made this very clear on this show.
We're gonna let this slide, bro.
No one's in the comments gonna let this slide, but
that's true.
11 seconds. All right.
Yep.
But he got back up and I was actually surprised he got into third. And then I felt like there was just a little homie handshake between Chase Sexy and Ken Roczen, with Chase not passing Kenny.
Bro.
I sure seem like Chase
%, dude.
Quite fast. And then all of a sudden, Chase was just like, oh, damn, Kenny. And then just stayed there.
Bro, 1,000,000%. Like, don't get me wrong. Kenny was still riding good. But, like, Chase, he might not. I'm not going to say that he doesn't like the Lawrence brothers. But they're not his favorite. You know what I mean? He pretty much got pushed out of Honda, or, he pushed him, whatever you want to call it. Either way, there's rivalry there. So if he can help his buddy Ken Roczen with a few points, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Absolutely.
So
that's what I seen too.
Yes. But we covered that, right? Is there any more you want to say about the Kenny Hunter situation?
No. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what I do want to talk about? The man of the hour, bro. The ride of the weekend. Justin Hill, dude. Was that not what we want to see every week? Like,
Bro, he was ripping.
Like, he was going so fast. If you haven't checked it out, we got an interview. One of the coolest dudes. So easy. I mean, so easy going.
Hey, did he drop? He's like, yeah, top KTM of the weekend, bro. Privateer.
No, he didn't pull a Vince Freeze. But like,
damn.
What I do want to talk about is, did they get on the broadcast that he's the only guy that hit the quad?
No.
So out of the corner after the finish, you know how those guys were going 3-3 over the table double? He went 3-3-4 in the main event. He pulled it out.
How many times?
Like, at least more than half of the race.
Oh, for real?
Yes. More than half of the race. My guy was just going 3-3-4.
Dude, it looked doable when Eli was doing that line in the heat race. I'm like, oh, that's going to be sweet if they can pull that out.
Bro, he did it so buttery smooth too. But leave it up to Justin to do something like that too. You know what I mean? He pulled it out like first or second lap. And he pulled it out. He jumped it to the outside. And he knew he had it. And then he started jumping to the inside for the rest of the race. It was so rad.
And that was such a smooth line if he was doing that.
So smooth. So smooth. Takes so much less energy than trying to get over that tabletop and get in that pocket. Just like saving the energy, saving the time. Up and up, both sides. So rad. So rad from Justin Hill. The amount of composure he had when he was out front in that race is just next to none. I mean, you could just tell that he's been there before and done that. Because, like, I had a conversation with Dakota Tedder after the race. You know what I mean? And I was like, we were both talking. And we were like, dude, to be honest, if me or you hole shotted that main event in the 450 class, we probably would have fucking done worse. You know, like, hole shotting the main, like, we would have just obliterated ourselves into the stands off a berm because we'd have been so excited trying to go so damn fast that we would have just smoked ourselves. You know? But to see Justin Hill get out front like that, hold his composure, and then put those laps together, super, super impressive. Super
Very
impressive. Okay, let's talk about Cooper Webb a little bit, right?
We have to, bro.
I mean, he just kind of...
My boy's back.
No.
On the most unlikely track, I would say.
He is not.
For Cooper Webb.
He is not back.
What do you mean, back on the podium?
Yeah, back on the podium, but like, I know this is going to sound harsh, and I'm really sorry. I'm going to say this. I'm going to apologize to Cooper Webb before I say this. But he kind of got that given to him a little bit.
You got to say no offense, dude.
No offense, dude. He was in the right place at the right time. So you get it done. You know what I mean? But he, you know, it kind of felt like it was just, oh yeah, Cooper Webb got second.
Bro, that's like, just like Diamond Simonson, bro. You got to be there.
Yes.
You got
the problem is Cooper Webb needs to win. He doesn't have an option. We just did Moto Court. What was it, last week or the week before, when we talked about fucking Cooper Webb's got to make up 4 points a round? Dude, you got to win.
I think after this round, I think the championship's off the books, dude.
Dude, the championship's over. It's out. There is no championship for Cooper Webb. No, it's done. It's done. Right now, kaput.
So why are we going for dubs?
Because he can't do it. He's literally, he doesn't have the speed. I don't think he has. You know what? To me, I know this sounds bad, but he just looks cooked. He looks exhausted. Dude, and I know that sounds messed up, but I think with the stuff that happened at the beginning of the year, taking the wind out of his sails, and then how much effort it takes and emotion that it takes last year to get it done, I think he's exhausted. I think he doesn't have the motivation that he had because he won the championship last year and he got the wind taken out of his sails at the beginning. That's just a demotivator, right? Like when you know you're doing good and then it just not happening. How much more exhausting is it when you know you're fast, but at like the first 3 rounds, the weirdest shit happens and you're just not doing it? Yes or no?
Bro, all I gotta say is this take, it's cooked.
No. And number 2 thing, and this is far out, but whatever. I don't care. Okay? Cooper Webb isn't like Ken Roczen. He's not like Tomac. You know, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have the genetics of being skinny and trim, right? Like he's not that guy. He bulks, he gets a little chubs during the off season, and then he slims down, you know, as the season goes on, right? I really do think, and this could be totally wrong, but whatever. I really do think this was the skinniest I've ever seen Coop in A1, the readiest. And I think that hindered him too. I think he looks tired right now. I think he looks a little weathered. Coop, come in a little chubby, bro, and let that chub work itself off towards the end of the season. Am I wrong?
Bro.
Am I wrong? I'm not saying come in fat. No way. But if he comes in like Cooper Webb normally comes in and then burns that off during the rest of the season, yes or no?
No.
Just straight no.
I mean, I just don't know enough about Cooper Webb to even make that assumption.
I'm saying this from the outside looking in. My guy just looks like he is a little on the tired side right now. That's it.
I know, but I mean, if we're going all the way back to the beginning of the season, like a couple like takeouts and a couple, you know, minor mistakes, he could have been in this championship right now. In the beginning, it could have felt a completely different way.
Yes, it's true. But he is a lot of points back right now.
He is a lot of points back.
I mean, and he even lost more points. I mean, let's look at the points right now. Eli Tomac or Hunter Lawrence is at 270 and Cooper Webb is at 242. What's the math on that?
28 points.
There you go. 28 points. He's a full race back.
Mm-hmm.
More than that. I guess it's not over. It ain't over till it's over. That's one thing we've learned about Supercross. I shouldn't say that. But it just doesn't look like he has the spark that he normally has at the end of the season to make that just great white shark just fight. Where when he smells blood in the water, it doesn't matter who it is or what they do. Cooper Webb is going to hunt you down and nail you like a little baby seal. You know what I mean? You're just a sitting duck. And it doesn't feel like he has that this season.
No, it seems like Hunter has got that mojo this season.
Exactly. All right. Hunter Lawrence wins. Cooper Webb gets second. Ken Roczen third. Chase Sexton fourth. Justin Hill fifth. Dylan Ferrandis sixth. Justin Cooper seventh. Garrett Marchbank, shout out to our boy, eighth place. And I want to give a big shout out to our rider, Colt Nichols. He wears the Let Me Ride underwear. If you guys haven't, go to the letmerideshop.com, grab a Track Talkers hat, or grab a pair of underwear. He says the only underwear that he wears because they're the best riding shorts he's ever ridden in.
Oh,
I got to be underwear guy now. I got to deliver some to Bogle and Colt because now they're like, dude, we have to have these Let Me Ride underwear. I'm serious. I'm going to do like a little video this weekend when I deliver the underwear to him.
Nice.
So
what happened to Bogle this weekend?
Oh, he didn't race. He was knocked out last weekend. He can't race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was out cold. So hopefully we'll see him back in Cleveland for the Triple Crown.
Oh, okay.
Eli Tomac, 12th place.
Rough.
All right. Anything else, Ty? That's it, right?
That's it, my dude.
Hunter Lawrence, 270 points. Ken Roczen, 260. Eli Tomac, 255. So to Eli Tomac right now, he's 15 points back. That happened quick. And Hunter Lawrence to Ken Roczen is 10 points back. So Yeah. He went from in it to not real quick.
So, Adam, who's in the driver's seat right now?
I mean, it's Hunter Lawrence, the guy with the red plate, is it not? Dude, I am totally fine with admitting what the right answer is. Ken Roczen this weekend did lose the driver's seat, in my opinion. But it's the Triple Crown in Cleveland, and we can get it right back. We can get the driver's seat right back. Oh, one
Patty's
race.
Trying to flip the script already.
One race can change everything.
It definitely can change everything.
What else can change your life is a brand new Dirt Trick sprocket. You can get 300 hours out of it. It's made in the USA. If you need customer service, Ty, we got it. Okay?
The best in the biz.
You can call Dirt Tricks. Listen to this. Okay, I want to get the mic up here. Listen to this. You could call Dirt Trick Sprocket, and there is a real person in America that's going to answer the phone and answer your questions. Yes.
What?
That is going to happen, boys and girls. 300 hours out of your sprocket, made in the USA. Use the code TrackTalkers26 to get a discount. And right now, and always, they have a very special package, the Elite package, where you get a chain and a front and rear sprocket for the cheapest price that they can do it. Cheaper than anywhere else you can find. The best of the best. The Elite chain and sprocket combo. Go to Dirt Tricks right now, dirttricks.com, and go check it out.
I'm going to go use our promo code, TrackTalkers26. Go get that package, bro.
I don't know why you wouldn't, especially you, Ty. You roach stuff out. You need it.
Yeah, but the best thing about Dirt Tricks, bro, it's fresh all the time for 300 hours.
Fresh all the time, baby. We love that. Stan Benson Racing. Go to stanbensonracing.com if you need ETS fuel, Pirelli tires, or brand new TLD gear. We got the whole 2026 line at the shop and at the races. If you go to any of the Road to Mammoth races, Stan Benson Racing is going to be there, and we're going to have everything you need, plus a full display of the new TLD 2026 gear. If you want to check out a new Cove motorcycle, so cool, the turquoise bikes, they're making all brand new motorcycles. They're totally rad. If you guys want to test ride those things, go to Stan Benson Racing's Instagram and check out the dates and times that you can go ride one of the brand new Cove motorcycles. Like I said, go to stanbensonracing.com. They got everything, all kinds of parts, gear, anything you need, ETS fuel, Pirelli tires, and much, much more. They got it there at Stan Benson Racing. Dylan Young Enterprises, Uncle Ty. Do you got a project? Do you need a house built? Do you have what do you need? We got it. Any kind of big project, any kind of big construction project, we can get anything and everything done for you. Flooring, concrete, building, whatever it is. Dylan Young Enterprises out of Paso Robles. Call them up. They are the best. And Ty, you know what else we're working on right now? We're working on houseboats, bro. We're going to build some houseboats. We're actually not.
Hell yeah.
We're actually not building houseboats. But yeah, Uncle Ty promoting that. So we're going to get that done. Guts Racing. Check this thing out, guys. It's the only thing that Chad Reed uses and his family, the new RFI seat. It's in between a ribbed seat and a gripper seat. It has these little arrows right here that are implemented inside the actual seat cover, so it has no seams, so no water gets into your seat foam. It makes your seat foam last longer. Was Chad Reed
running that seat cover on the whole shot challenge?
He was. He just needed to go a little faster. That's it.
Yeah, but he was stuck to his bike. He just needed to have a faster reaction time, right?
Absolutely stuck to his bike. The brand new RFIC by Guts Racing. SKDA graphics, the best graphics in the game. I don't know if you guys seen it, but those Gibson collaboration graphics with Hunter Lawrence and those guys in Team HRC were totally rad. SKDA getting that done. Go to SKDA and check them out. Get some graphics done. Ty, you know what's up next, right? Our favorite part of the show. Everybody, welcome to Moto Court. Court is now in session. All right, Moto Court subjects for tonight. Let's see. First subject. Should Nashville be a day race And should we have day races in general? Subject number 1. Subject number 2. Is Tomac out of this championship? And subject number 3, who is going to win the championship in 2026? What do we want to go with for this?
Nashville should be a day race because the other two were
Oh, really? So you want to talk about if it should be a day race or it shouldn't be a day race?
Or if we should have day races in general.
Okay, cool. What side are you on?
Not having day races.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Let me get the timer out.
Oh, we're just going with that one. All right.
Yeah, I like it.
How many minutes do I got? Because I think I might need 15 for this.
You get 90 seconds, okay, to plead your case, buddy. This is your opening statement, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys. I know what you're going to say. Ty, we're going to have day races because we're going to be in the premium slots of USA Today and NBC on live TV. And I get that. I know that what I'm fighting for is going to probably eliminate that. But we need to be fighting for the spots of the premium time from 7 to 8. There's no reason why we can't be on live TV for NBC or USA Today for 7 to 8. All right? Don't be giving us these bullshit day races where it doesn't even feel important. All right? I want to feel the hype. I want to have the intensity build throughout the day. And I'm just saying, anything important happens at night. All right? It doesn't happen in the afternoon. All right? What about the guys that are tailgating? We don't want to be tailgating at 8 a.m. All right?
6
I want to be tailgating from 3 p.m. until 7. So I got a good buzz and I'm drinking twisted teas and getting ready for that main event, my dude.
Yes.
All right? Friday night lights are Saturday night lights in Supercross, bro. The lights are shining on. And when the sun is beating down on me and the track is dusty and shitty, it's not the vibe, dude.
5.
It's not the vibe
4,
for end of the season.
3, 2,
No more day races.
1. I liked it. I like that.
And on top of it, I almost missed my goddamn picks because you guys switched it up on me.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
I would have probably done better if I would have just left my picks from last weekend.
That's funny. All right. 3, 2, 1. Well, guys, here's the deal. We're doing day races, and this is why. 1, this is a family sport. We do it for the kids, okay? The kids got to go home. They got to go to sleep. We got to get the people in the stands. We want people to have it on all day long. We don't want people going to bed Saturday night or needing to do something else Saturday night. If we got to get the slot during the day to grow our sport, that is what we're going to do. We're not always going to get the premier slot. We're not as big as football. We're not as big as these other sports yet, and that is okay. And right now, sometimes to get to the next building block, you got to take it on the chin a little bit, okay? These day races are good races. Now, what I will say with that is that maybe we shouldn't be doing a day race at a race like Nashville. We should be doing it inside a dome where it looks like it's not a day race, but it is a day race, and it looks like it has that night feel to it. I definitely do agree with Ty a little bit that the day race feel on the outside doesn't feel as special. But if we really look at our schedule and look at where the dirt would be good, where the dirt would be better during these day race programs, I really feel like these day races can work. It gets everybody home earlier. All the staff, all the riders are happier with these day race schedules. And I really do believe that we can build this and make this something special. I think the biggest problem is we just have to move it around and get to the right places to do these day races to make sure the dirt is correct and proper. 90 seconds.
And on top of that, we're on the same day program as the Masters. No one's flipping over to USA Today to watch Supercross when the Masters are going on.
Yeah, that was tough. Shout out our boy Rory. Can we give a
Bro,
shout out to our boy Rory real
2
quick?
for 2, my dog.
He only got 1 green jacket. Motherfucker got 2 green jackets, bro.
And he pulled it out.
He did.
He was fighting.
It was like wasn't it Cameron Young that he was going up against?
There was a couple.
No, Scheffler. It was Scheffler.
Well, Cameron Young was like on top of the leaderboard and then bottom. He was fighting kind of back and forth. And then Scheffler was having some momentum behind him. And then
because Scheffler had like a lights out day on Saturday. And then
got him back into like, the top 3 or something, or top 5.
Yeah.
And then Young, Rory, and then there was like 2 other dudes that were kind of floating around that top spot.
Yeah. But big shout out to Rory. That was awesome. But back to it. Dude, the whole day race, night race situation is definitely hard.
I actually do. When you brought up the dome thing, I actually do remember St. Louis was a day race one time. And that was actually not bad at all because, the whole facility's inside.
Yeah.
And then you walked outside and it was still daylight. And you're like, oh, shit, this is tight.
Yeah, we just got to plan. I think we just got to plan it better. I do think the day race is a decent idea.
I just don't think they have that much flexibility with the schedule and the weekends and stuff like that.
Yeah, but dude, they rent the stadium the whole day. It's not that hard. Okay.
No.
It's
I mean, like as far as like having live, like I think they're setting up the schedule. Like the schedule for next year is already set, but I don't think the TV schedule is already set as far as which ones are live or not.
Dude. It's got to be close.
I not enough in that back room to know.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to ask more questions, but it's just like, it's like anything, bro. What are we doing planning a day race at Nashville when we know damn well that shit's going to suck? We needed the nighttime to get it to cool off and the sun not to be out for that track to be good, and it would have been really good. The track would have been decent. It wouldn't have been dusty. I mean, dude, I don't want to use the word ghetto, but how ghetto did it look when they're going out to the main and the track's dusty on live TV?
Bro, it looked a little amateur-ish when there was little poofs of dust when they were coming by.
You know what? It's like, this does not look like a pro sport. I mean, it did, obviously, but, it definitely takes it down a little bit where it feels like it wasn't as maintained as well.
As well, if it was the normal TV schedule,
yeah,
I think they would have found a little bit more room in between main events to prep and water the track. Because as much as those guys probably would have hated it, it needed a little bit of water in certain areas in between the main events.
Yeah, but dude, it's like, it's so hard as well because there's places that you can water that make it to where you don't have traction, but still could have, you could water it and it could be slippery and it's not that bad. Like, let's say after the sand section, you could have watered the start straight and made so much dust get down, but you didn't have to water before the face of the triple.
And two, they could have watered and then had the skid steer right behind and then mixed the dirt and flipped it back and forth a little bit and then laid it back down and then it would have been fine.
Or use the dozer and just rip it, water it, flatten it back.
You ain't ripping it. The pad's only like 10 inches thick, so they're not risking that.
Or just plow it then. Plow it. Take 2 inches off the top. Yeah, scrape it. Yeah. Take 2 inches off the top, water the piss out of it, scrape it, flip it. But again, live TV, no time to do it. So that could have been the problem.
They were fighting time major.
That could have been the problem too. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of issues. But as far as it goes, you guys in the comments, if you haven't already too, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Okay? It's not that hard. Just click the subscription thing. It really does help us out big time. It boosts the channel. It makes the analytics go up. The way the algorithm works, if you're not subscribing and you're not liking the video, it doesn't push the video up. So just like and subscribe. Okay, please. But in the comments, tell us, do you guys like day races or do you not like day races? Like, where are we at? I feel like I do like a day race. after this weekend, I went in hating day races because of the early schedule. But man, it's so nice to get out early. I just feel like you're doing it at the wrong spot. Do it at the right spot. You're doing it again in Cleveland. I feel like at the wrong spot. Why
Cleveland's a day race too?
This one's a day race and a Triple Crown. Day race and Triple Crown again, back to back. And it's again, well, I mean, you said the high is going to be 60 and raining. Oh man, this is going to be so much fun. Whew. Oh, it's going to be a tough weekend for the boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let us know in the comments. Let us know what you guys thought, as fans watching the race, even if, whatever, if you're a rider, whoever's watching the video, anybody from the industry, let us know in the comments. Did you like the day race? Did you not like the day race? What's going on there? I think my whole consensus of the situation, I'm going to repeat myself again. I like the day race, but we need to do it at a different stadium. Ty, what are you thinking?
I told you what I think. I think day races should be no more unless it's a dome.
So you agree with me then?
Huh? I didn't say that.
I literally, Tyler, this is what it's like.
Dude, we're moving on.
This is what it's like to have a brother.
Times.
This is what it's like to have a brother. Okay, you guys.
I said,
He said, this is what he said. No more day races unless it's at the right place. I said, I like the day races, but they gotta be in the right stadiums. And then Ty says, I disagree with you. It's the exact same answer.
I just want to tell you something right now that I saw a Cameron Diaz video with a Tom Cruise video, and it just was like, hey, your life with me is like up here, and then your life without me is down here. With me, without me.
Dude, it's true.
You got me? With me, without me.
Dude, I am not denying this at all whatsoever, okay? There's no denying it.
I just want to make sure that's clear.
Okay, cool. All right. Love you too, bro. All right. Well, that's it. That's it for Moto Court, right, Uncle Ty? Moto Court.
I didn't even know I thought Moto Court was like a half an hour.
Hey, Moto Court adjourned. Moto Court is adjourned. Brought to you by Dirt Tricks. We appreciate those guys. Go get a sprocket. Track Talkers 26. Get that discount too. All right, moving on. If this was my rider, one of our favorite segments, we always save this for the end of the show. Brought to you by Dylan Young Enterprises. If you need any kind of construction project, whatever it is, call Dylan Young Enterprises out of Paso Robles, California. We'll get you dialed in. And we'll even get Dylan to give you some kind of discount, bro. Come on. Dylan Young Enterprises, Paso Robles, California. Call them up. Get your project done right. We appreciate it. All right. If this was my rider, here's the riders on the list. We got Justin Hill, Eli Tomac, Daxton Bennick, Chase Sexton, and Cooper Webb.
Oh, shit. We got the whole gate or what?
Wasn't even close to the whole gate. Go ahead. Who do you want?
Daxton.
Daxton?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Ty, you're up. Hit it.
I love how you just pushed me first.
Do you want me to go first?
No.
Okay. Okay, go.
All right. Are you going to give me a 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Daxton. Bro, you have had a phenomenal season in my books. All right. We're making huge steps in the right direction. We're getting whole shots. We're leading races. We're leading heat races. We're finding our own speed. We're finding ourselves without that boy Deegan in our life. Ugh, man. Goddamn Star Racing Yamahas are hard to beat. But with that being said, we are finding our way. All right. Don't let this little mistake in this round discourage you. All right. You were this close of getting a podium, another one. So make sure we keep on getting those whole shots, keep on putting our bike out in front, and just say F it. F it to the competition. F it to everybody else on the track. We're only worried about you and what Daxton Bennick is doing. You're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. Just keep on pushing forward and just keep on progressing and staying healthy.
Is that it?
That's it.
I feel like you repeated yourself a lot right there.
I did.
And too, I feel like too, you didn't even really like hype my guy up at all. Like you just, I mean, not hyped him up. You definitely hyped him up.
Bro, I think he's hyped enough.
Advice.
I think he's like 19 or 20, bro. And he is just
you didn't even give him any
ready
advice.
to go all the time.
Where's the advice?
Well,
What's the advice?
You're still here, dude, for your advice. 7 dudes, dude, knowledge drop right now.
The problem is, okay.
Bro, he's doing, I think in my eyes, he's been progressively like getting better, learning a lot, not making these rookie mistakes. And this whole situation with Seth Hamaker hitting his rear wheel was not his fault. Like if that didn't happen, he was getting third.
Okay, here we go. In real life, this is what I would do if I was Nathan Ramsey.
Is this a simulation?
Yes. In real life, if I was Nathan Ramsey and I was talking to Daxton, this is what I would tell him after the race.
I'd be like,
Dax, you were absolutely shredding. That was exactly what we were supposed to do at the beginning of the race. I love the sprint speed. Don't worry about what happened with you and Seth Hamaker. Keep getting out front. Keep showing that pace, and it will come. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to get that win. You know, not every time Cole Davies is going to get the start and be out front. We go racing because we never know what's going to happen, and you're putting yourself in those situations that are the right situations, and you're finding that speed. Don't worry about the crash. That was just a little mishap. Just keep doing the same thing. It would be that simple because I feel like you're right. He is progressing correctly.
Bro, we both missed it. You cannot fall apart on the last fucking 3 laps, my homie.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be fit. You got to push.
Yep. We got to drop his ass. We got to drop his ass off at with Jalik.
This is your job now, bro.
Yep. We got to drop him off with fucking Jalik.
From the gate drop to the checkered flag, all right?
Yep.
This ain't no amateur racing. This is not feeling bad for myself because I did something wrong and my race was falling apart. You have a job to do now, and that is to finish and do the best possible thing that Daxton Bennett can do, and that's fight for every position until you cross that checkered flag.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. You're right.
I don't want you giving up unless a bone is sticking out or you're dead on the track.
Hey, facts, bro. Facts. Uncle Ty. We're definitely pulling out the road bike out of the rig, and we're gonna meet him in Cleveland. It's gonna be a long road bike ride, but we're gonna meet him in Cleveland, just like we left Jalik back wherever he was at, and we had to meet him at the next race. He's another one.
We shouldn't have done that. He would probably want to have tore his other Achilles, bro.
Bro is too fatigued from the road bike ride.
His calf was too tight, bro. From the road bike ride we had him do.
Oh, damn it.
Man.
Bad team managers. Bad team managers.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, he definitely got his ass reamed by his dad after the race. Daxton did. I mean, that's number one rule. Whatever you got, you leave it on the track, no matter what. You got to fight for every position. But you also have to learn that lesson, too. And he definitely
learned a hard lesson this weekend.
Yes. Because I understand where Daxton is coming from a little bit. And I also understand where we're coming from about not giving up. Because to him, it almost feels like when he's in that position, especially being on Rockstar Husqvarna, your job and your expectation is to do, be on the podium and be that top upper echelon guy. And when you have the opportunity to beat Seth Hamaker like he did, and he was holding him off and riding really well, and then he has that mishap where it's like that kind of went away, it feels like any position you get after that doesn't matter as much as what it would have been. Like it's almost like you crashed in second. If you get a 10th, it kind of is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like in his position as a Rockstar Energy rider, because that's kind of what's expected to you. If you're that fast and you're up there and then you go down after that, your race is cooked anyway. So it's like, well, if I get sixth, it is what it is because I should have got second, you know? But in this particular situation, you know, Seth Hamaker gets docked and he still would have been on the podium, which is where he should have been.
Yeah, where he should have been.
A fourth would have been third and would have been more championship points on the guy that you should have got championship points on.
Yeah.
So hard lesson learned, but a good lesson learned. And hopefully he knows for next time, right? Because we love Daxton. He's a really good kid, man. Really, really
and
good
he's been
kid.
getting better and better.
Yes. Really good kid, progressing super well. Happy for him and his new program over at the Rockstar tent. And, you know, just stoked all the way around. So hopefully he learns that lesson and he's not too hard on himself this week. Comes back swinging for Cleveland and gets another good start in Cleveland because that's really what he needs. He needs 3 of them. And maybe we can see a surprise ride, maybe a surprise win from Daxton Bennick out in Cleveland. That'd be really cool.
All right, you ready to do your picks?
I was born ready for Cleveland Triple Crown predictions. We appreciate our sponsors, Twisted Tea, Dirt Trick Sprockets. Use the code TrackTalkers26. If you haven't already, 300 hours made in the USA. Get your sprockets, get your elite kit right now, dirttricks.com. Stan Benson Racing. Go ride a Cove motorcycle. Check out their Instagram for times and dates for all that. TLD gear, Pirelli tires, ETS fuel, whatever you need. Get it shipped to your house from stanbensonracing.com or go to the shop in Bakersfield, California, or find them at the races at any of the Mammoth qualifying races. Make sure you guys check them out, Stan Benson Racing. Dylan Young Enterprises, any construction needs you have, any project you need managed, Dylan Young Enterprises. Make sure you give them a call out of Paso Robles. Guts Racing, check out the new RFI seat between a rib seat and a gripper seat. No seams, no water inside your seat foam. Makes it last longer. To me, no brainer. Go to gutsracing.com and get a whole seat today. SKDA Graphics, super awesome company. Sam is absolutely an amazing designer. Go to SKDA and grab some graphics right now. Our last segment of the show, Ty. Predictions, day race, Triple Crown. Let's get right into it. Oh, that's right. Before we go into this, Ty, somebody said we need to start putting money on this stuff. Wow, my nose is so stuffed.
On our predictions, man, dude, everybody's been getting sick this week, huh?
Yeah, my nose.
Hey, you better be
my
staying
nose
away
is
from
so
fucking
stuffed.
Kenny, okay? I don't want to be hearing Kenny's getting sick. I'm going to blame it on you next week, okay?
I'm not even actually sick. I have like a sinus infection. People in the comments, is a sinus infection even contagious? I feel like I just have this all the time because of my kids.
Hey, everybody, just comment Addy soft and got a little bitch body.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he said it on the show, so.
Freaking Ty, dude.
All right. And you know that your immune system's weak, bro.
It's getting way less weak with these kids. Way less.
I don't agree with that.
We're turning up. All right. Predictions, Ty. Are we going to start betting on this stuff? Are we going to start outdoors? I feel like we got to do like $50 a round. So we got like a juicy pot.
How do you, what would it be? So if you're off, if you're off a position or
whoever gets the most riders right in the position wins the weekend. We're not doing points. We're not doing anything. If the weekend, if I get 3 riders right in the exact position, then I make the $50. If you only got 2 riders right. If we both get 3 riders right in the exact position, then we get...
It's a push.
It's a push to the next week. So that 50 turns into 100.
All right, no problem.
Okay?
So
Are we starting it this week then?
For instance,
Are we starting it this week?
Well, I'm just saying. So you said
Are
Seth.
we starting it this week, pussy?
I'm just saying. I'm
not saying shit. Is the money where your mouth is or not? Are you in or are you out? You want to do $25, broke ass? What do you want to do?
I'm broke because my boss don't pay me enough, bro.
So what? $25 a weekend?
I'm about to write into HR about a pay raise, dude.
Hey, we don't got nobody in HR, bruh.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
Who?
Her name's Hannah Antiknap, dude. My wife. Head of HR.
I don't even
at CV and head of HR at Track Talkers.
I don't like this at all, dude. I feel like she's gonna be very biased.
Yeah, she already knows that.
Okay, well, how about this? My wife's in charge of the payments, so
that's fine.
You want to sick Hannah on me for HR? I'll sick Ash on you for payment.
That's fine.
How about that?
They're gonna end up drinking and getting me a pay raise.
Oh, okay. So $25 a weekend. Most riders right exact position.
That's fine.
Okay, let's do it. 250s.
Well, okay. Let's just, so for instance, last week.
I don't have mine down here.
I got yours. So 250 main event. Cole Davies got first. I got that one. You didn't get that one. Nate Thrasher got second. I got that one.
No, you didn't.
You didn't. Yeah, I did. You didn't get that one. Daxon Bennick for fourth. I got that one. You didn't. Oh, you did get Daxon for fourth.
Let's go.
I put Cody Schock. It was obvious Seth Hamaker. You didn't put Seth Hamaker because you had one. So you got one right, and I got three right in the 250 class.
Okay.
450 class. Hold on.
Neither of us got first position or second.
Nope. Because we did Hunter.
Did you say Cunter?
No, I didn't say
Yes,
Hunter.
you did.
I mumbled it, but that's pretty funny, actually. I might drop that. Bro, we didn't get shit in the 450 class.
Not one guy.
Not one guy. I had Malcolm in third, and Malcolm got not in the top five.
Malcolm.
And then
I had Malcolm in third. But
you had Tomac
Malcolm did
in
not
third. You had Tomac in third.
Who was my
Tomac
fourth and
12th.
fifth?
Justin Cooper was fourth, and Cooper Webb was fifth.
Yeah, so we sucked.
Yeah, I got three right. So Ty won Nashville.
Okay, well, good thing we're starting this week.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we were way off.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So I got Cole first, Nate second, Seth Hamaker third, Daxon fourth, Drew Adams fifth.
This is this week.
This is this week.
Okay, first place, Cole Davies.
For you?
No, for you. Second place, who was second?
Nate Thrasher.
Okay. So
Seth
same
Hamaker.
thing. Nate, third, Seth.
Are you going to pick up the pace here?
Fourth.
Daxon fourth, Drew fifth.
Okay.
450s.
Okay.
Kenny.
First.
Yes.
Okay.
Second, Hunter.
Okay.
Third. Damn, bro. I'm going to put Chase. Fourth, Eli. Fifth, Webb.
I'm winning this week for sure.
Damn, I do not like those picks. I had Justin Cooper in third.
Bro,
And then
you
I had
realize
Chase in
the only
fifth.
race that Webb has won this season is
A Triple Crown?
yes.
I know, but that's fine.
Okay. First place, 250, Cole Davies.
Okay.
Second place, Seth Hamaker. Third place, I'm going to go Nate Thrasher. 4th place, Daxton.
Fifth last week was Henry Miller.
5th, I'm going to go.
Or no, actually, 5th last weekend was Seth Hamaker.
I'm going to go Cody Schock, 5th.
Okay.
I think he's going to get back up there after he's seen Devin Simonson get that podium. 450s. Jeez, this is hard. I got to go Ken Roczen first. You got to think
you're such a glazer, dude.
I know. So are you. Whatever. Ken Roczen first.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go Ken Roczen first. Hunter second. So predictable.
You're such a copier, dude.
I know.
I get extra points for picking first.
Eli third.
Not going to happen.
Eli third.
It's so hard picking a week in advance.
I know. It really is like one of the hardest things. We need to do this like the day of. After qualifying, realistically. 4th place.
I know, but we weren't like terribly off.
Is Chase going to go 4 for 4 or no?
I don't know. He started far back there.
Dude, the problem is he has such shitty starts right now. I mean, we're talking the worst I've ever seen
you're
anybody.
Talking 3 starts in a row.
Yes.
With everybody.
That's what I'm saying. You got to do 3 starts. Oh, I'm going to go Webb 4th, Chase 5th. To be honest, I have this weird feeling that Eli's going to win.
Bro, but you know what's fucked up right now?
What?
And what I was struggling with is like Justin and Jorge and Malcolm
could all do it this weekend.
Yes, they could bump.
This is the weekend.
Any 3 of these guys out in this weekend because it's so easy to do. And Jorge's been up there every single time. And I think Jorge is going to be on the podium.
And I agree with you.
Starter.
I agree with you. And the problem with Tomac is I hate where I put him because Tomac's either going to win this weekend
or be off the fucking top
or
5.
Just completely fucking fall apart and lose the championship. Like, that's realistic.
He hasn't been getting good starts.
Yes, and that's my problem. But the thing is he could put the scoop on. It could be kind of muddy, and the motherfucker could go out there and win the Triple Crown because he's the most winningest Triple Crown racer in history. Eli Tomac has won more Triple Crowns than any other rider. But then, now you're talking about Hunter Lawrence, Mr. Consistent with the starts. He's going to go out and be up there every single time. But then you're talking about Kenny, who knows what's on the line and can slice and dice better than any other rider.
Okay, I'm gonna make these aren't my actual picks, but I'm just gonna call them Tyler's wild picks.
Okay, Ty's wild picks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's both do wild picks. 450 only, right?
My wild picks is gonna be. It's not gonna get wild until like the end, but.
Okay.
Hunter first.
Okay.
Second. Kenny.
Okay. That's pretty not wild.
Third, Jorge.
Okay.
Fourth, Webb. And then 5th, Justin Cooper.
Okay. Here's my fucking wild picks.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Eli wins. Chase Sexton gets second. 3rd place is Kenny. Jorge gets 4th. And Webb ends up getting 5th place. And Hunter doesn't even make it
off the top 5.
Yep. And Hunter's out of the top 5. Because it's muddy and shitty, and Hunter does some weird shit. Eli, Chase Sexton, Ken Roczen,
bro. And then
Jorge
if it's
Prado,
like super muddy,
Cooper
like
Webb.
Jorge will just win.
No, you know who else could
Gets
win?
full shots.
You know who else could win is Webb and Chase. Those dudes, both gnarly mud riders. Dude, Chase Sexton is gnarly at the mud race.
Did he win San Francisco 2 years ago? I believe he did, huh?
Yes.
On the KTM.
And then he won. Didn't he win what was it, like New Jersey or something? Or did Webb get him because Webb like made up like 8 seconds in a lap or something like that?
I don't remember that one. I remember the San Francisco one.
No, dude, I'm talking about the one last year where Webb made up like 8 seconds in a lap or something crazy. Right?
Know.
I think that's what happened. I think Webb made up like 8 seconds in a lap and passed. Can't even remember it all. It's all a blur. Yeah. Either way, that's predictions. We got wild predictions. We're putting $25 on the line every single week between just me and Ty. So this should be a little bit more fun. And then we'll do a end of the season SMX wrap up and see who makes probably a couple $100, right?
Mm-hmm.
This should be fun. All right. Yeah, that's it for the show. Ty, any life updates? Anything happened this week?
I got my ass smoked salmon fishing. There wasn't a lot of fish out there. So hopefully the fishing game doesn't close it and they give it the salmon some time to move in, or they close it because there's just not a lot of fish out there. So we'll see.
Bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this race was pretty cool. I got to say what's up to Theo Vaughn. That was pretty sick. I'm sure you've seen that he was there on Instagram.
Yeah.
Which was totally cool. And then the McGrath.
Did you get a picture with him?
No, I didn't get a picture with him. Too busy.
Pussy.
Dude, I was busy doing my thing. And everybody and their mom was doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm there to be a journalist. You know, it's like super, super cool that Theo Vaughn was there. But I said what up to him. So there it is. The Jeremy McGrath thing down in Nashville was super rad. The turnout was unreal. I really hope they do that again next year.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But really impressed. If you guys haven't, check out my Instagram. I think the video of the track on Broadway has almost 500,000 views on it. So that was really cool. I think they should do something, maybe even like a little peacock, like, what do you want to call it? Like viewership of it. Or maybe next year, maybe we can do a live of it or something. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty
sick.
cool. That'd be really cool. But yeah, everything else, same old, just cooking away. Monster Jam, you know, I got a little week off right now, and we'll be back next week, which is really cool. We got a big special announcement that's going to happen coming up. So that's totally rad. As far as everything else goes, just kind of cooking away, right, Ty?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's it. Cool. Well,
that's it.
Oh, bro, I totally forgot to mention. I've got like 20 people talking to me about the Chubb Challenge, dude.
Who, at the track?
Dude, at the track, on the phone. I'm talking like, dude, I'll do the Chubb Challenge with you, bro. Like, oh my God, dude. We opened a can of worms, dude.
Oh, I love it. Bro, because people just want the support and wants to do something together. It's not fun doing shit by yourself.
Dude, it's not. Are we gonna make it like a date of the Chubb Challenge or what?
What do you mean? The day of the Chubb Challenge is either today or next week.
No,
pop,
dude.
We gotta weigh in.
Dude, I gotta get
weigh in every Monday or whatever, every Saturday, and then we say our weight on the end of the show.
Dude.
Because you ain't gonna be pussing out, so you can stay accountable.
I gotta get mentally ready for this. Because I'm not even in like a headspace where I want to lose weight.
I just want to know you're just making it so easy to just call you soft on this episode, dude.
I know I am, but dude, like I said last episode, I feel like it was so hard for me to stay skinny for that long that with the kids, with all the shit that I got going on, it is super hard.
You don't
it's
think
not
other
impossible.
people have got shit going on? Yeah. You just sucker up, dude.
Listen to my schedule, okay? Here's the schedule, Uncle Ty.
Oh my God, dude.
You ready?
I know your schedule.
No, you don't.
You're a professional talker, bro. You can fucking talk up anything.
Thank you. Here's my schedule for the week, boys and girls. You ready? So let's start with Monday, okay? Monday, I'm up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, or Sunday night, I'm up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning editing this podcast and getting it out for you guys to be out at 6:30. I got to get up. Then I go to work because I work for my mom at the fence company, and I make sure, we're doing that stuff, whatever we got to do for that. So we're getting up at 7, working our ass off. I got a Monster Jam meeting at 1 o'clock on Monday, so I got to take a break. Then Tuesday rolls around. Then I got to fly out at what? 4. I get up at 3:45 a.m. to fly out to Florida. Fly out to Florida, get to Florida at 7 p.m., go straight from the plane to the LA Fitness to play basketball for 3 or 4 hours. Then I get up.
Oh, okay. All right.
I do. Then I get up at, 6:30 in the morning.
So you're saying Tuesday is the one you have to wake up at 3 a.m.?
Yes.
And then take a 3.5 hour flight? Is that where you're doing nothing, and then you get prepared for basketball, and then you go play basketball?
It's actually
for 3 or 4 hours.
It's actually a 7.5 hour flight to Florida.
Oh, because you got a connection?
Yes. 7.5 hour
so
flight.
You're 7.5 hours sitting down.
7.5 hours. Then I get into the gym.
And then you get 3 hours of workout time without any kids or anything like that.
Yes. Then I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning Florida time, which is really 3:30 California time.
Oh, okay. So we got a little jet lag that we're fighting.
Go to work, do Monster Jam all day.
Talking for
more talking all day. Monster Jam, right? On Wednesday. Then I fly home from Monster Jam that night. I get in at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then Thursday, go back to work. Okay.
Fencing.
Yes. Doing fencing.
Where you're going to tell some people how to build fence.
Yes. Then Friday morning, I go to Supercross, back to Supercross, fly out. Then Saturday, this weekend, get up at 5:20 in Nashville, work all day. Then I'm up till midnight editing videos and putting them up on YouTube to get you guys going. Then Sunday, fly out, get up again at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Fly out, get home at around 12 or 1. Get everything prepared and ready to go. Try to hang out with my kids as much as I can. Get this all ready to go. Start filming at around 5, 6 o'clock. And then edit till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's my Sunday into Monday morning.
Dude, it sounds like a pretty awesome, chill life. All right.
Super chill.
I would know a lot of people that would take that schedule. All right.
You're right.
So I would stop complaining about.
I'm not complaining.
So
that
soft.
is not, I mean, I guess that is complaining. I'm just saying that right now it is definitely more difficult and less motivating to do the Chubb Challenge.
Hey, I forgive everybody that's listening to this because I'm Addy, you just work so hard, dude. I know that you work so hard.
Fuck you.
You just need a big pat on your back, dude. You just need a big pat on your back. You're doing such a good job over there.
All right. Well, I guess that's the end of the episode. We appreciate
manage your fucking intake, dude.
We appreciate your time. We appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. I'm cutting Ty off. We really, really appreciate you guys being here at Track Talkers and watching all these episodes. Your engagement has been absolutely amazing. We see a lot of new viewers. If you haven't, like and subscribe. Like we talked about earlier, it pushes the videos up. And again, without you guys, we can't blow up. We can't be the biggest media in Supercross. That's what we want to be. We want to do this full time, right, Uncle Ty?
Hell yes.
We can't do that without you guys telling your friends and having more and more people watch every single week and pushing these videos up. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you haven't, tell your friends, tell your brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever you got, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. Make sure you tell them about Track Talkers. And guess what? We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.